Hello everybody, this is Jeff and I'm bringing you another arcade video. This is a special one. I hope to have many more similar ones like this in the future. We'll get straight to the point. What you're looking at here is one of a partially, this is just being tested out, mini arcade cabinet. So I just kind of wanted to show you that real quick. I'm going to turn on the lights now so we can really see this a little bit better. But I want to officially announce that over the past couple years or so, I don't even know how long it's been, I've had requests for the mini arcades. A lot of people have asked me, can you make me one? Can you make me one? And I've been able to do some, and others I haven't, just because of time period. It just takes me so much time. But I have a partner now that is helping me, and I have a batch that I just got in of the cabinets, and we have worked out the design, and he has actually helped with the design, improve things. We've improved this mini cocktail. Definitely has some improvements. I will get to those in just a second, but I wanted to just start off by saying that I'm going to be able to handle the load. If people do want a mini cocktail cabinet, you can see that I have a couple here, and I have more over on the side here of just the cabinets, and he's going to do the cabinets for me, and I'm going to do the electronics, so that cuts my time in half. And just so you know, I always wanted to get somebody to do the woodworking, but I didn't trust him. But I figured that if I got my dad to do it, that I could definitely trust him. Because he's the one that taught me everything I know, and he has the great woodworking shop and is better than me. So you all will be happy to know that. I will just show you some improvements right off the bat. You may see a glare there. The glare that you see on this is real glass. We have put in real glass with no screws. Great idea that my dad and I were wanting to do, and we figured out the best way to get this installed. This also, let's see, do I have another one floating around here? Oh wait, I'll include this this video. There's some making videos here after my introduction. But you'll see the monitor. It also has a brand new monitor in it. I'll just show you real quick if I can with one hand. I'm just testing this right now. This is just a 16:1 board right now that's floating around in here. I just have it run into the monitor so that we can see what it looks like. But I can't really do this with one hand, but you can slide this out, right? And then there's a bezel underneath. You can kind of see it, but it's a nice tight fit. I can show you over here on this one that you take off one of these sides or either side, and then there's a nice groove here that he's routed in here. Really nice groove on each side that the glass fits into. And then the bezel, or the matting, whichever you want to call it. Since it's an arcade, we'll call it a bezel. Has been fitted to shape around this awesome monitor, and this is a brand new arcade monitor with a great viewing angle. As you can see, you can go all the way down to this angle and you can still see it even with the glare. Here, I'll show you without the glare, right? So a lot of the glare is gone. You get a little bit from the back, but you can go way down here, right, for horizontal as well. Right, really, really nice, bright, crisp monitor, lightweight, and we'll be able to have the exact same monitor for the build every time, and it'll be brand new. So those are some great improvements. And then with this, you'll see, if you've ever watched any of my other videos, my dad ended up extending the control panel over to here. But he's got some great tools to be able to make this all nice and smooth here with his woodworking shop, and it blends in here. This has got a little bit of an angle on it, so it makes it nice and straight. So it gives you a little more space up here, but it also allowed us to be able to put in the glass top. So I just wanted to show you that. Now I'll come back here in a minute after a few of these making videos. Wanted to introduce this set of cabinets and then more to come, and what we're planning on doing here. But I'll be back in a moment. All right, guys, here we are. What you see in front of you is right there is my dad. He just walked into this really nice little shed, a pretty big shed actually. It's actually more of a building, and this is where the cabinets, the woodworking, is going to be done from now on for the most part. So I wanted to show you guys. And here we go, we're walking in, and it's nice and heated and air conditioned, and as you can see, it's kind of a woodworker's dream in here. We've got all kinds of tools and machinery, so these things can be pumped out a lot quicker. Routing will go much faster, cutting will go much faster, and I just wanted to show you where we are on this cabinet right now. We're figuring things out. We're going to streamline them, and my dad's going to help perfect things, and we're going to try to pump these things out pretty quick, and do these things where he's doing the woodworking, and then I'll take over and do the electronics, and then we can get them done much faster, and be able to provide these to people that have been waiting for a long time, and hopefully I won't have to say no to too many more people. So there's a mini cocktail right there, and just want to show you where it's being built now. Thanks, Dad. Okay, here's the test on the LCD monitor, and I know I've showed it to you already, but pretty excited about it, and I've never turned it on, so we're going to test it together. I've got it hooked up to the Pandora's Box 3, and sorry. And it should just boot up. If I plug in a VGA here, it should go to VGA. LCD is on. And again, this is an arcade LCD. It costs twice as much as the used ones I get, which are right here. But you know, it's hard to find 19-inch ones, and I just want to see if this is that much better. So I'm going to turn off the light, and I'm going to turn this one off too. So it'll be dark for a minute. So let's turn it on and see what happens. Here we go. Oh, there we go. It's very bright and colorful, that's for sure.
Handle box 3.
Okay. Ooh, well, that looks really good. I wasn't overly impressed, but now I'm more impressed with the crispness of the font there. You can see that. I mean, look, I'm zoomed way in. It looks quite good. All right, so let's I don't know what half of these things are, but Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. All right. Nah. This one looks like it's a bit newer, so wait, what's this one? SNK, Capcom. Let's just try this one. Let's see, I gotta add some credits, and I should be able to just hit that one. Oh yeah, that looks great. That is very nice. Hold on. Turn that down a little bit. Okay. I mean, you know, you're only going to get the resolution that you already got, so, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it was with it originally. Okay, let's just start, guys. Come on. I don't have 2 joysticks in this test thing, so there we go. That looks good. I mean, the colors are so bright. It's really nice. Alright, let's see if I can get out of this. We're gonna hit these 2 together. Yes. And then exit. I have to turn that down a bit. I tried Metal Slug on here the other day. Let me just take a peek at that. The first one. And we hit that. Again, I'll turn it down, but I don't know which way to turn it yet, so hold on. Okay, there we go. Sensitive. Boy, is that bright. Or do this with one hand. And it's much brighter than it even looks like on the video. So if you think it looks bright there, it's even brighter than the video. Let me see if I turn the light on what happens. I'm gonna get the video to show up better. Get the lights to come on. There. I don't know if that's any brighter or not. But I got all the lights on and I can see it just fine, so that's quite good. Alright guys, that's the first impression is really good, so I'll come back and finish this up, my comparison here pretty soon. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, guys, I'm back. Hopefully that gave you some idea of what the monitor looks like. Also, you know, there's my dad's workshop and sort of our first creation, one of the first ones that we built together. Actually, I think this is the one right here. This one and definitely this one and the other cabinets we'll just I'm gonna sand this down one more time and give it one more nice coat of paint. Of course, the artwork will be applied depending upon what people want. Usually do a marquee. That tends to be a great little artwork because it gives you you know, some names and some pictures that you wouldn't get just from a plain old control panel overlay. So it could be a multi one or anything that you really want to pick. I can always do a blue or a brown color, but black seems to be the one that everybody likes. And like I said, this is just a 16:1 board, but you can see it looks really nice. I personally love the Arcade SD. That will be the main thing that I like to put in. It's the best multi-board that I know of, but it is much more pricey than the 16:1. It has over 100 vertical games. It does have the horizontal version. Now with this cabinet, you won't be able to use the horizontal because it's a cocktail cabinet, but you'll still get, you know, over 100, and not just filler games, but every game on it is playable and is a classic. Even if you hadn't heard of it, it's like it's a good one. And but I will be able to offer the 16:1 as well for a couple $100 less if you aren't able to afford it, or if you just choose to go with the lesser than board, but still a very good board. I have it in my full-size cocktail still, and it gets a lot of playing time. It's a really good board as well. And those are the two I'll offer right now. There are other boards like you know, this one here. It's like a 412-in-1 Blue Elf board. This could be installed, or you can actually, if you're adventurous, install them yourselves. A lot of these multi boards are pretty you know, swappable as far as like the wiring and everything goes. The 16:1 and the Arcade SD definitely can be swapped, and you don't have to worry about any of the wires. Joysticks and buttons will work. All these cabinets have 2 buttons, and they can be there can be 3 buttons included, but there's only like if I can remember correctly, there's only 2 games that require 3 buttons. Maybe more than that, but I think it's only 2. And then the joysticks will come in a 4-way mode, but they'll be 4-way and 8-way capable. I always put them in 4-way just because the classics play really well with a 4-way. They will play in 8-way mode, and there are a couple games that if you really like them, say like Frenzy, there's one called Lizard Wizard. I think Frenzy was the one that I thought of as really needing 8-way, but either way, if you want to switch them to 8-way, you know, you'll be able to pop these control panels off really easily. I will show you in another video when I have, wait, I think I have a, hold on. I do have a joystick. I have to order some joysticks. I have to order some other parts today or tomorrow. I'm going to do that. But this one here, you can see, I think it's in 8-way mode now. So you would just basically take off these 2 screws, move this spot over here, which is the way it will be, and then it goes into 4-way. And then even if you wanted 2-way, which you'll never want, but it even has a 2-way restrictor plate. So it's very, very easy to switch if you wanted to switch it. But they'll come in 4-way unless you tell me otherwise. And then I tend to trim up these little tiny bumps to make it nice and smooth. But these are the Zippy joysticks. They're actually the least expensive that I know of, but I don't get them because of that. They're just really good. I mean, I've tried other ones, and I like these. And I play enough of Pac-Man and Donkey Kong and things like that to know that these work really well. And let's see, anything else for the moment? If you have any questions, of course, I'll put my email address in the comment section, and you can email me. Just put in Mini Cocktail in the top, and we can discuss if you're interested. But I definitely will be able to accommodate people that want them, and I'm willing and ready to sell. I wouldn't say this is a side business or official business proposition, but I do want to let everybody know that that I am able to do it now. This particular one will be going to a guy who's waited a long time. I was over in Sweden for a couple months, and I hurt my finger, and he's waited really, really long time. So this is his first one. A couple other guys have expressed interest in waiting because they want a three control panel where you can flip to horizontal mode as well. That one is, we don't have the design for that yet. I'm not sure when that will be coming, but we are talking about it. We have to design the cabinet right. I mean, I've done it once, but we got to get it right with the glass and everything. And I did find a nice wiring harness that'll shorten my time in making it, so I feel comfortable making it. It'll be a little more expensive, but if you wanted to wait for that, you know, you just let me know. But these are definitely ready. I'll have this one done by the end of the week, I think, depending on when I get the parts. But I have quite a few to get started on it, and I have the cabinets ready, so I'll be ready to pump these out for Christmas, hopefully. So I'll stop rambling. If you have any questions, if I haven't hit anything, I'm going to have more videos anyway. As this one gets done, I will put another video up just to show you the finished product of the first one. But please do let me know, and hopefully this will help some others as well if they want to build it themselves. I've put up a lot of videos there, but if you have any questions, please see my other mini cocktails. They won't be exact, but very, very close to the same style. And talk to you all later. Bye.